One thing I think is coming out of this, what's happening next is, and Ginni Rometty, who is the CEO of IBM, gave a great speech where she said she wants marketers to get rid of average. For years we've looked at averages and we looked at trends. I think we can finally start thinking about the marketing segment of one. Now, I have 25,000 odd tweets that I've sent out over the last 4 or 5 years. I am begging anyone in the room, anyone listening on the live stream, you have full permission to go through every single one of those tweets with the one condition that if you market to me, it has to be relevant. Now, the biggest anti-ad, anti-social person in the world is my wife, Samantha. She hates social, doesn't read my tweets, doesn't read my blog, and hates ads. But when she goes to Google, she says, Andrew, there are no ads on Google. Now, we all know that on the front page, something is there is either an organic SEO or it's paid for. But what she sees is relevant. So for her, when she's Googling something, it's actually useful. And to your point, I don't mind ads, but I think, let's go crazy here. I think in the future, it won't be advertising. Unfortunately, the way these platforms are funded, big venture capitalists and IPOs happen because the one way to move the needle is to sell lots of ads. Let's go a bit crazy here. What about I sell you permission to market to me? So for £100 a year, I will give you a qualified brand, it'll probably be a technology brand, a mobile operator brand, permission to market to me, and you can have access to my channel, and I'm going to lock it down to everyone else. What that guarantees, though, is that when you message me, it'll be on the money. The traditional marketers will hate that because they'll say, hang on, my detoxifying sock warmers will never get onto your stream. Well, neither should it. I think there's a lot of lazy marketing out there. If I see another pre-tick box, I am going to scream. If you want me to tick something, let me tick it. I see so many examples of forms where they have pre-ticked the box for me, or they have specially pre-selected third-party advertising. I know the Data Protection Act off by heart, Section 11, because I get so much direct marketing rubbish through my mailbox. The way to fix it, you ring up the CMO, you quote Section 11, and they run for cover because they know that you know what you're talking about. But I'm an informed consumer. Most people out there, back to Ginni's point, are in the average zone. They just don't care. They get spam, they get direct mail, they just don't care. It's lazy. If this is marketing in 2013, I don't want to be part of it. We will have to be smarter marketers. You know all about me through Facebook. You know all about me through Twitter. I'm a very open and transparent person. But I still get rubbish marketing communication. Let's move away from average and move back to the individual, because with big data, I mean, the panel here, how many tweets will we share in an average day? There's so much information about us out there. Brands hold up the privacy flag. They say, hang on, there's a privacy concern here. The other day we're tweeting, I was actually doing a presentation and I said it would be great if I didn't have to ring my bank HSBC before I travelled to tell them I was going overseas and they wouldn't block my card. Because guess what happens? I go to New York, I forgot to ring them, and I have to ring the bank. Now, if I tweet I'm going to New York next week and I let HSBC, with my permission, know I'm going there, problem solved. Someone from HSBC got into a Twitter dialogue saying, oh, there are a whole lot of privacy issues, it would never work. It would only never work because someone in the bank has said it's all too hard. I'm giving you explicit permission to read my tweets and change my travel status. And because I've OAuth with the bank through HSBC, through Twitter, you would know that it was me. But people hold up the privacy flag and say it's all too hard. This is the marketing of the future that should be. And as a marketing practitioner, someone who studied marketing, that's where I want marketing to go. And I won't leave this industry until I've got it there, because I think we have a huge opportunity, but we're just resting on average at the moment.